Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the third episode of Miira no Kaikata, or How to Keep a Mummy. So, in the last episode, we had Tazuki and Mikun kind of bonded a little bit, so that's nice. Mikun doesn't seem to be afraid of him anymore. And Sora decided to take Mikun to school with him because he was getting concerned because Mikun kept drying out when he was left alone. And Mikun doesn't want to be left alone from Sora anyway, so he was all up for that. So he went to school with him. Unfortunately, Motegi, she liked him, she wanted him, so sort of made some extras, some fake ones, and was gonna give one to Motegi. She grabbed the wrong one, the real one, and Motegi and Mikun had to do a little adventure to try to get back to Sora. Very dangerous adventure. He nearly lost his life, but in the end, they were reunited, and it was a wonderful, heartfelt moment. And in all seriousness, this series does continue to be very enjoyable, and I look forward to this episode, so let's just get into it. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Think it's cold there. You should try camping like the Yuru camp girls do. And those two are as close as always. Oh, is she finally come out of her dungeon? Amazing. I definitely want to get to know her a bit better. And he's happy too. Yeah, unfortunately I can't jump into your arms from here, but you can do it for the both of us, Pochi. He's probably off in his room playing with his mummy. Not a euphemism for anything. Yeah, you might not want to eat that. But yeah, it's not for you, don't worry. What? Oh wow. That's how she took it. It's not for him either. Hey, don't knock till you try it. But, you know, while you're down there. No, but he just feeds his mummy dog food. Because they don't have mummy food at the store. Which is surprising, you know. What kind of store doesn't stock that? But yeah, I'm so glad we finally get to see more of her. Stop losing your mummy, man. And yeah, you don't want to be in his shoe, because if he doesn't notice you're in there when he tries to put them on. Yeah, I think we got a brief glimpse of the blonde guy in last episode, but last episode was mostly introducing us to Motegi. Although none of them seem to have their special Digimon yet. uh, just don't accidentally put dog food in your drink. Yeah, some of them will not fit in a cup. I still don't really get what the crying in that segment of the opening is about. Unless we're gonna get into some sad backstory stuff. He's my pet mummy. And I think she already likes him. I mean, really that's all the explanation that you need. What? Why is she excited about that? It looks like a vampire casket, really. Why, does she want to sleep in there herself? Wow. This is my best birthday present ever. uh, what? Poor Mikun. He was not ready for that. Oh, seasick, okay. Well, if anyone was to catch it, it'd probably be Mikun, but... Please bring me water. Yeah, he's with somebody new. That's gonna be a little bit scary. You mean mummies or supernatural beings? I bet you are. Fingers bigger than he is. It's so cute. Bad timing, sorta. Like how he calls someone who's in the same home as him. Usually you would just text in that situation. I think you're blown out of proportion. You're not getting in here, woman. Well, she assumed because you were, you know, incapacitated. The trap. Oh, jeez. Even a gas mask. She is prepared. uh, that's great. That's so surprising. All he did was break into his window. It's kind of funny. She finally comes into her room to let us see her, and Miku and Sora locked himself in his room. But it does give a nice opportunity for those two to bond, which is good. Just like Sora. Except, she has lady parts and stuff. But yeah, he definitely is not looking that great himself. Well, yeah. Oh, that's why he kept getting dehydrated when Sora left, because he was sad and he cried. Okay. I get it now. Yeah. I feel like I should have got caught onto that sooner. And you left him alone again. And suddenly Sora feels 10 times better. Seriously, where can I buy a mummy? And then Sora dies and she becomes a new protagonist. You're not taking me away again. Yeah, I got Miku. It's fine. But yeah, she actually, I guess the timing was pretty good for her to come out, because now she can take care of him. What are you doing? Put that back on. But you think Miku... you think Miku would be a little bit bored. He's like, I'm not even surprised anymore. Yeah, well, you have to wear protection if you're gonna be with Sora. Otherwise, you'll get pregnant and have yourself a little Digimon as well. Can you please go away? Oh, he just wants to feed the pets, okay. Well, he is a parent, sort of, kind of, ish. I got this. Yeah, he really is not looking great. No wonder he didn't even make it out the door. Are you gonna... Yeah, that might be a bit more difficult than it looks for you. But he wants to do something to help. Life is difficult when you're, like, what, 6 inches tall? Oh, wow. He's gonna bloat himself with the water and then wring himself out. I guess that works. Mummy water, mummy juice. Well, not really. Okay, not wring himself out, just be a replacement in general. Time to go get another coat. Another soak. But again, you know, I've watched a lot of anime and I've never seen a scene quite like that. What a place to take a nap. uh, well, he must be feeling better if he could jump out of bed. Of course, yeah. He kept soaking himself in cold water all night, so yeah. He was definitely gonna catch a cold after that. Either that or he got it from sorta. One of the two. Kaede, I should try to remember that name now that she's actually, you know, a character. Who are you people again? He's at home with a sick mummy, you know, it happens. uh, not really, no. Well, that's probably a safe assumption with a shiver in. He can't fit in the blanket if that's what you want him to do. He's like, yeah, what's your point? Yeah, you'd think the bandages would at least keep him warm, you know, when they're not wet. Maybe he wants to bask in the sunlight? I don't know. Oh, wow. A little mini scarf and Santa hat. Uh, like we just kind of had those. And the dog smiles like, I'm staying inside. No time to dig. You're a very confusing little mummy, you know that? Yeah, it's gonna take you a long time to dig any kind of hole. It's like, why is this not working? Do you have a mini shovel? Let me show you how it's done, you noob. Good job, Pochi. Yeah, but it's in the right spot. There might be some meaning for it to be in the shade. Or not, or maybe that does work as well. Still don't quite get the point here. Was it too big? Just dive head first into it. I mean, I guess it's how he wants to stay warm. I don't really know otherwise what he's doing. It'd be kind of hard to breathe. That'd be the big issue. He wants you to get back inside so you don't get sick again. See. Reasons why mummies dig holes and jump into them head first. Chapter 7, paragraph 3. Yeah, his bestie is not here, unfortunately. You could always go pay him a visit. You haven't really been to his house yet, have you? Why is he zooming in behind him? Oh, one of the Digimon, I think that was. Pochi might get impatient and just dig him out himself at this rate. But you do sound a little bit worried. Uh, Sad childhood memories. Not a very good attitude to have. Well, he wasn't wrong on that last point. Because it's already dead. Yeah, I didn't think he would either, but... There you go, he's fine. I guess he accomplished what he was going for. Or he came out just because he wanted a snack. I mean, everyone's always hungry when they come out of their hole. Back to the apples. That's interesting. Magic benches. Yes, let us do that. You can tell Miku's excited for that. Considering you can't see Miku's facial expressions, he does a pretty decent job of letting you know how he feels. What? Oh no. That's a bit of a change. Well then don't fight it, just let it happen. Close your eyes, Mikun. Or you can go on the defensive. Do not eat Mikun. What did I just tell you? It's like, what did I walk in on? Tazuki, Tasukete. Not even phased. He knows all about this. He turned it around on her. That's great. So apparently hide the glasses from Kaede. A very interesting quirk. At least not when I'm around. Here, have some meat. Feel better. Yes, have the meat before it gets stiff. I had to make that joke. That was basically lofted up there for me. Is someone watching outside? Okay. Because I was thinking maybe it was a creature from earlier. Well, Mikun's fine in the end, so I'm sure that helped. If Mikun actually died, that would probably have a big effect on him. But I don't see that happening. This is a comedy anime after all. No matter how much I fondled him, I couldn't find it. Yep, there he is. So I guess we'll get more of him next episode. And I believe that one was Tazuki's Digimon. Yes. That cow thing. We still have not really got much of blonde dude. I'm still curious exactly where these things come from. You shouldn't dance around so much when you just got over your sickness. Oh wow, that... what? I mean, what? So that was the third episode of Miira no Kaikata. And this episode, the theme was pretty much sickness. You had Sora, who got sick, had to be taken care of, and luckily Kaede actually came out of her room around the same time, so she was kind of able to help as well. Although I think it's safe to say Miku did the most amount of help. He just kept soaking himself in water and going on Sora's forehead to be, to be the wet towel in exchange for the other towel that kind of fell on the floor. And it clearly helped, Sora was completely healed. Unfortunately, Miku got sick in his place, basically. The good news about that is that, Sora's a bit more in a position to take care of Miku than the other way around. Although Miku opted to dig a hole and bury himself in it to heal himself. Which seems silly and random, but a mummy is more or less, like a zombie, a corpse, that kind of thing. So maybe, I don't know, being in the dirt, buried like you would a corpse, has some kind of healing property, like absorbing the dirt. I don't know, it's a little bit weird, but you can't argue with the results. Miku got better. Though Sora was definitely worried about him. And we got a bit of flashback to some, childhood trauma, having a bird die on him. Luckily, Miku did not die on him. Miku was fine. And everything worked out in the end, really. And we got some brief glimpses of Tazuki's Digimon that he'll get in the next episode, and we got some very weird shots of that thing in the preview. Like all this ripped and muscly and big, and just, that's weird. I don't know if that's something that he actually does, or if that was just Tazuki thinking, hey, this thing would be much better if it was, big like this. I don't know. It could be one or the other. It'll be interesting to see either way. And we got a couple of brief shots of Motegi. Like her first appearance in the episode was like the camera was shot at her waist high, showing off that glorious short skirt of hers. I appreciate that sort of thing. But I was kind of hoping she would go for a house visit at some point in the episode, but she didn't. I guess we're not really close enough for that. Clearly not as close as Tazuki is with Sora. But Kaede apparently has a personality shift that she has when she dons her glasses. So, a thing that she probably shouldn't do when she's around certain other people. Just kind of only when she needs to. But, Tazuki showed up and he was able to save the day just by taking off her glasses, and that was good. I do quite like Kaede. She's fun. I hope we get to see more of her going forward, and of course more Motegi as well. She seems nice enough. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the new Digimon and what he's all about and what his deal is, where he came from, and yeah. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.